Okay.
Then we're going to raise the nose gently to 45 degrees and climb at about 60 knots to about 1,200 feet, something along those lines.
1,200 feet? Mm.
Yeah. Maybe a bit higher.
That's rapid.
That's a lovely launch we're getting. Nose is lowering. We're getting a little plonk as we release the cable.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Right, let's go and have a look at this tractor. And on the way there, I'll show you the elevator. So I know you do a little bit of flying, but this is different, so it's going to be sensitive.
Yeah.
So just under the nose there's a tractor working. So if you follow me through on the controls.
Okay.
Okay, so you see the horizon and the gap between the horizon and nose of the glider?
Yeah.
As I ease the stick forward, the gap, just a small amount, that gap increases.
Okay.
And our speed builds up. Bring the stick back, go back to the original altitude, bring it back a bit further, and we really start to slow down.
Oh yeah.
We keep the nose above the horizon. Eventually, the nose drops all by itself because we stall.
Right.
Lower the nose to recover, and there we go. And I'm just going to go into this turn because I think we might be on a thermal.
Probably building up over the buildings, maybe the camp or something.
Well, it does work that way, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you a go, but I just thought, well, if we can climb a little bit,
Yeah, absolutely.
that's a good way to start the flight.
Gain a bit of height.
Those beeps
So
are the audio variometer.
Yes. Okay. And so that bump that you feel is
the thermal.
The thermal coming in and out of it. Yeah.
I think we're going to go slightly closer to the tractors because it's not working so well on this side. So what I'm going to do, open out my turn here. Alpha 1-4, are you in lift? Don't think they have a radio.
How do they not?
We'll level the wings there. See if we can find something a bit better here.
Feels like there's something there.
Yeah. There is something, it's just finding the best bit of it. You get this little dip in the ground over here which seems to work as well.
Okay.
I'm aiming to give you a go at flying, but I'm sort of failing at soaring at the moment.
That's alright, I'm enjoying the view.
Good. Golf course maybe? We'll just take another launch if we need to. We're holding our own at the moment. I mean, we're beating the other gliders, so that's one thing. Go and have another play with that tractor, shall we?
It's the heat coming off the tractor.
Well, it's not so much the heat from the tractor, but the disturbance of the air.
Okay.
So the air wants to go.
So you limited in terms of where you can go?
Yeah, straight ahead Salisbury Plain, we don't go there.
So not there?
To the left you've got Neveroven Airfield. We have parachute dropping there, so we don't go there.
Not there. But out towards Pewsey.
Yeah, we can go all the way from straight line into Wales.
That's fair game, yeah.
Up to sort of Northampton. We can go almost straight line to say Eastbourne.
Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah.
quite a nice one. And we can also go to not a straight line, but West Country. You know, Taunton, Tiverton's been done a few times.
Right. So you go round the plane and then down.
Would you like to have a go at the elevator?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you have control, so
Okay.
have a little play with it. We'll fly a circuit. Then we'll go around again for a thermal. That wasn't the best one really there. We've definitely caught something here.
Something here. Okay.
Do you get travel sick at all?
No.
Well, that's good news. I have to remember that, because no one's ever made me feel sick in a glider. About 10% of people do suffer.
Yeah, no, I love it, all sorts of flying.
Brilliant. So we've got consistent lift all the way around here now, which is very good news.
Okay. What's the highest you've managed to...
I got to 23,500 feet in the Cairngorms.
Jeez. Do you have oxygen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say anything above 10,000 and... that must have been phenomenal.
Oh, it was. I gave up my job in central London and took a month in the Cairngorms. It was wonderful.
Right.
Never looked back.
And what's the furthest distance you've travelled?
I've done 400 and something kilometres.
Right. That's quite a trek.
Quite nice to sort of dip your toe into Wales, or Worcester, Milton Keynes and back's quite a common one from here.
Really?
The most common one is Northampton, but I just get bored of doing that all the time, to be honest.
So do you make it back, or do you have to land out and then...
Bit of both?
Bit of both, okay. Depends on the conditions, I suppose.
My favourite trip this year was Eastbourne.
Right.
It was huge fun. It had a convergence line, Seabreeze convergence over the south coast.
Yeah.
See, I shouldn't have listened to Will. It's not nowhere near where the tractor was working, is it?
It's over the airfield nearly, isn't it?
Right on the edge of this ridge here. This is quite a common spot actually.
Is it?
Work. Yeah, like a house thermal.
So why is that then? Geographically, it must be...
There's a little ridge line here. There's a little
Okay.
bowl underneath us. We always think that's a bit of a tree. See, there's the Wyvern down there, the little symbol in the golf course.
Okay.
And the sewage works here.
Oh,
Disgusting
yeah.
as it sounds, I think they could be a trigger.
That's crazy, isn't it? That something like that can be the cause of...
The trouble is, it's such a tiny thermal. To give you control now, we'd probably lose it and end the flight. So I'm just going to see if we can get if we can get another 500 feet. That should give you a bit of flying.
Okay.
But it's such a stunning place. Enjoying the view around here is quite good as well. So you probably clocked on the right wing coming on. That's Upavon village.
Yeah, yeah. The houses.
There's my mess where I've been staying. There's a good sign of some form of bird.
Yeah.
Not the usual soaring variety, but
No, it's not, is it?
they do tend to, all of them go up in thermals around here. But we are dealing with bubbles rather than thermals, I think.
Yeah, little pockets, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the cow dip here, this little triangle.
Oh, I see them. Yeah, yeah.
I think because it's a little dip, that's a trigger point. Now, do we push back towards the camp, or do we do? Open out on that bit, see what happens. You want to have a go at flying it?
Yeah, okay.
So you've got a rough idea of what ailerons do. If I do the rudder for you,
Okay.
I just want to hold this angular bank here basically, so you have control.
Okay.
So looking over the nose, using the ailerons to control the angular bank, elevator to keep the nose in the same position relative to the horizon. A little bit more bank. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of enhancement here, which is good. I deliberately haven't really shown you much of the controls because it is all about attitude.
Yeah.
We do it all by looking out.
big
more
car.
bank. And lower the nose a fraction. More bank. Lower the nose a fraction. Tiny bit less bank. To keep those, see that the instruments have 4 screws on.
Yeah.
So 45 degrees is the diagonal screws on the horizon. If you put just a bit less than that, about 40 degrees is ideal. So we've lost the thermal there. So as soon as you get some lift, open out the turn and lower the nose a bit. That's it. And then go back into the turn. We're just moving ourselves towards the centre of the lift. So I guess you have variometers in the radio control gliders, do you?
No, no.
Just see them going up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all visual.
So you just push into wind if they're not going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I think we need to do again here now. So follow me through, I'll just see if I can find it.
Okay.
Temptation is to nip over to the pig farm. There's a good chance that might have something in it. Let's see if we can drift there and something a bit better than this. This sync says something around here is working. If we open up the turn there. What we'll do, we'll just have a little look over here. The glider turning there. There is some lift. There might be something downwind of it.
Bird soaring on our left.
Not seen. Oh yeah, well spotted.
Yeah.
A little bit of flapping going on there. So it's not cheating. That's a seagull.
That's a gull.
You don't follow seagulls. They lie. Okay, do you want to have a flight?
Yeah, okay.
So what we want to do is do a right hand turn. Go in for a circuit. So I want to keep going to the right.
You go to the right.
Lower the nose a smidge. That's it. Yankee Tango downwind. That's good. There's the thermal, but we won't take it now.
Okay, yeah.
We can always take another launch. We go to the left now. Level the wings there. Another turn to the left onto finals. Let's land. Yankee Tango base. Now follow me through on the controls for the approach.
Following you.
Get us lined up. I'm deploying 2/3 air brake. I'm going to see where that brings us. I'm going to speed back to about 55. That's a bit of an undershoot. So I'm going to shut the brakes.
Okay.
Go in a little bit closer. Redeploy. About 2/3. Keep it at 55. That looks spot on to me. Preference point this side of the perimeter track. Go for a float.